Hi everyone, the $2 trillion stimulus bill is now law, and how can you get the best benefit? In today's video, I am going to share with you what's basically the best way to approach this stimulus bill so that you're going to be able to get the best benefit, the best value from what's being offered. I am Ronica, and right now I am working with clients and business owners to help them navigate this complex bill so that they can get the best value, the best bang for their time and everything that's in this bill. And on a serious note, when this coronavirus thing started, didn't pay much attention until the talk of this stimulus bill started. And I thought, holy cow, this thing is going to be around for a while, because if they're going to talk about, loan forgiveness and all these things, payroll deferral to 2021, 2022, the government does not give these incentives just because. So, if you're still skeptical, if you're still a wishful thinker to think that, by the end of, April, this thing will go away. But it looks like the economic impact of this will be around for a long time, just based on the stimulus bill. I'm not an economist, I am not a health, I'm not from the CDC, so I'm not going to say anything else other than just my observation from what's included in this bill to say that we are in the economic impact for the long haul for this one, at least for 2020. But for anyways, some of the things that are included in this bill, as I mentioned, and I'm going to post a list of some of the quick items that business owners will definitely benefit from. We're talking about loan forgiveness, we're talking about payroll deferrals, we're talking about payroll credits, low interest loan, and there are, stimulus checks for individuals who are going to qualify as well. But I want to focus on, what we're able to do for business owners and what business owners can do so that they can get the best incentive. And what you're not going what you don't want to do is basically go ahead and start filling out loan application. The thing is, the reality of it is you have to, if you're impacted by this pandemic, if you have to lay off employees, we're seeing this happening to, marketing agencies, medical offices, restaurants, having a pretty big impact. That, if you're having a big impact to this bill, what you want to do is to be able to sit down, get the numbers together, and build a strategy towards which funds do you want to basically get. So you just don't go ahead and fill out this application and use wishful thinking to think that you're going to get certain amount that's going to be forgivable, certain amounts that are not going to be forgivable. What we want to do is make sure that you're going to qualify in the correct bucket. Us CPAs, tax attorneys, there's still more that we need to learn in terms of implementations. There's still more information that's unrolling on a day-to-day basis that we're learning about the stimulus bill. So it's still a learning process for us as well, as we're going through to see what are some of the qualification metrics and so forth. So this is not something that you're just going to rush and start filling out applications, start sending this, sending that. This is something that you want to build a cash flow strategy around. How much money you're going to need, how long are you going to need the money for? Do you currently have some cash that you will need to basically rearrange those cash so that you can qualify more for the forgivable loan, spending money on the things that are not forgivable so that you can qualify for the forgivable part of the loan. So some of these things that you have to really look into so that you can build a good case so that you can get the bucket of money. Because to be honest, a lot of business owners don't want more loans. Yes, the interest rates are lower, and this can also help your business to survive, but we want to make sure that you're building the best case scenario for yourself, that you're using the cash that you currently have appropriately so that you can build the best case for you to get the more forgivable package, or a combination of the other incentives. There are also penalty-free withdrawal of retirement plan. So what's going to be the mix of things that you're going to qualify for? Would the payroll deferral also work in saving some cash, just in case that you can save that money and don't even have to even get a loan? So some of those things that we're looking at the full length, width, height whatever it is, the full terms of this bill and what some of the things that you can pick and choose from. So as I said, my advice and recommendation for you today is not to go ahead and rush and start filling out applications. You want to make sure that you're qualifying yourself. You want to make sure that you're looking at your cash flow. You want to make sure that you're rearranging your affairs so that you can qualify for the best incentives. So when you submit your information, you get qualified for the right incentives for this bill. So as we start to learn more about each part and more detail as far as qualification and so forth, I'm going to be posting more information about this bill. If you have any questions, if your business have been impacted, if you have laid off employees and you need them back due to cash flow reasons, if you are out of business for a few days and lost revenue and want to discuss how you can qualify for a lot of these incentives, I have a link to my calendar below. Go ahead and schedule, complete the questions, and we can have a call to see what's going to be the best recommendation for you. But in the meantime, see how much money your business has lost, and get your information together so that when everything is figured out on this bill, you're basically ready to go. That's it for today. As I said, as more information becomes available, I'm going to be putting out more information for sure so that you know what you're doing and that you can get the best cash flow incentives. So remember, this is not only about doing an application. This is basically building a strategy where you're going to have the cash flow to last, to weather the storm, basically. Have a good day, and hopefully you're practicing social distancing, and we'll talk.